I gotta talk to you today about my opinions of the diesel industry and how it's truthfully changed for the worse and what that means for me. Black stripes the entire freaking way, man, the entire. So today we've got out the 2015 big turbo LML DURTYMAX, 100% over injectors, 10 mil pump, built trans, it's head studded, and it's got a Whirly custom fab S467.7 to feet and a big old stack in the back that makes some incredible sounds. You're not gonna wanna miss some of the cool footage that I'm gonna get for you guys soon. I'm running a little behind today because I had to stop at Best Buy for a GoPro mount, mostly because I'm gonna stick you guys in a very familiar spot so we can talk about something today that I've been building, it's been binding, and I freaking had enough, man. But I just wanna let you guys know that the deadline for DC8 and $20,000 cash is December 5th, meaning that the Batmobile Z51 on Vossens is going to be going to one of you, if A, if you're enter, and B, if you're drawn as the winner. Click that link in the description below to grab your entries. One simple thing like this could win you something beautiful like this.
Buy a hat, win a Corvette. I mean,
you heard it from the man right here. And we're throwing it back in today's video. Listen, we're gonna have fun today, and we're gonna talk today about the whole diesel industry in general. Look, it's changed for the negative. But first, now the funny thing is with the rear view sliding glass open, all the smells come this way, but all the sounds do the same. Little traction control there. Yeah, buddy. Woo! I'm sweating. I gotta take this huge jacket off. It's gonna be a fun video, guys. I cannot wait. All right, I wasn't joking, I'm sweating. We all started this journey together. And you guys listening to me, because we collectively loved the diesel industry. We loved it because it's made up of an amazing group of people, great people. People with values, people with ethics, prioritize their families and relationships and are diehard Americans and mind their own damn business, and they just want to build a great life. Are you kidding me, man? This thing is so sick. And diesel trucks were part of that process. Diesel trucks are an integral part of the whole middle class that quite literally is the whole economy in the US. Back to what I was saying. It's just a great community in general. It's been an amazing journey, but it's changed, guys. Like, it's not what it was. This truck right here opened so many doors for me, and I'm not even gonna explain that right now, but this truck right here opened so many doors. And this truck knew my truck, the OG, which was Dream Diesel Giveaway number 4, which went off to Amy. She still has it. And it had a Cocoa Dune interior, and it once had a fixed vane turbo on it, and it once made amazing sounds, just like this truck right here. And I needed to bring myself back. I think all of once was like what I loved so much about the diesel industry, and I needed to kind of remind myself, because I haven't had it for, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, at least the last year, and you know, maybe a little bit more into even kind of like that 2022 time frame. It's almost been 2 years. Yes. All right, guys, now real quick, there's actually the same spec deep garnet metallic, I call it burgundy red LML, available at Lime Ridge as we speak, and it was really cool to see these two trucks together. Ironically, they have the exact same spec, deep garnet red burgundy exterior with Cocoa Dune interior. It's just one is in a stock form and one is in a highly modified form. This truck is available as of filming this video, but it will certainly not last long. This color is so freaking rare, and I wanted to let you guys know in the event that you were looking to build something similar to this. I just have a real problem with all of what's being forced down the diesel community's throat. It started like heavily over the pandemic, you know, that these people got into office and they felt the need to attack more of the middle class, because diesel trucks make up so much of the business baseline of America. And I don't care who you are or what you think, the fact of the matter is, the middle class American business owner is the whole backbone of this country. Freaking way, man, the entire way. Oh my God, is it so good? It's just my opinion. If you disagree with me, I genuinely don't care. Diesel trucks in this community, all of a sudden, like, we can't express ourselves the way that we used to as enthusiasts. And it was a byproduct of us just working hard, right? Just trying to kind of enjoy a hobby and cultivate a community and a passion around something, right? Like a passion, a purpose. So much expression that has to deal with this. There's identity that's kind of wrapped up in all of this and how we carry ourselves with a ton of pride. And now all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I can't really do what I used to love doing, but it's kind of taken away from how cool like it all once was back in 2017, 2018, and honestly 2014 when I bought my LML DURTYMAX. It was my first diesel truck, and it was a huge accomplishment for me, guys. Like, I was young 20-something, right? And this was just a massive component, and then all of a sudden I got to meet all these awesome people and do all these great things. But today, fast forwarding, you know, like, okay, we started the giveaway business, and that was awesome. And trucks that had so much personality and were so unique and just kind of completed the puzzle, right? Now these new trucks, they're cool, but they're not. They're not, though, because playing around with trucks isn't possible anymore. And that's where, like, I've owned a lot of brand new trucks, and they're just glorified vacuum cleaners at the end of the day. So as I'm driving an HD truck, I'm like, hell yeah, HD truck. Sweet, like the second point of the equation, it's a brand new truck, so it's got like all this cool tech and gizmos and gadgets, and all right, now it's lifted and paint matched, and you know, we're going through kind of the completion, but it's still not a diesel truck. Like, you still don't have the smell of diesel in the morning, and that to me, it's just not the same as it once was, and there's something fundamentally broken. It's broken. It's missing for me, and I've tried a lot of ways to recoup and recapture that visceral experience of having that ultimate form of expression, along with the audible pleasures of kind of like what we as diesel enthusiasts were, but it just doesn't exist anymore. That just can't be replaced. I mean, it's that simple. I just had to be honest with you guys. I tried to kind of, you know, get into giving away brand new trucks all the time and kind of doing all that, but I'll be honest, like, the giveaway industry is oversaturated, as we were one of the earliest players in the game. But, you know, then all these other players came into the giveaway space, and really it just became them copying everybody else. And so I'm kind of just focused on my own lane. I never really looked around per se. I let those people and businesses do what they wanted to do, and if they copied us, fantastic. I was kind of humbled by that. And then we got into kind of like, all right, we got to build these new trucks because that's the new thing, and we want to give them away. But truthfully, guys, I got kind of bored of doing the new trucks, because to me, it's just not the same experience as a diesel owner anymore, and that's kind of what we wanted to give people back in the day. Thanks, man. And for me, I wanted to make this video to get that off my shoulders and to say I still love the community. But I'm always kind of seeking how to have that holistic experience that I once was, and I think that I've been trying to kind of figure out, like, how do I want to go back and get in touch with kind of that component? And how do we do that? Well, I think we're going to be making a pretty big shift here coming to the brand soon, because I want to do things of as the common thing in the space. And that's really kind of what's next for enthusiasts. And I wanted to have this a conversation to that, just to kind of kick off that this is coming, because truthfully, anyone can buy a brand new truck and put a lift kit on it and paint match everything and give it away, right? Like, everyone's doing that. And to me, it's gotten super boring and redundant. I'm not saying that we're not going to do that anymore, but we're not going to do it time and time and time and time and time over and over and over again. Like, I just think we're going to start to change it up a little bit, because I want to get back in touch with all of the people that are an embodiment of this YouTube channel, that are the diehard diesel enthusiasts, and we've got some really cool freaking things in mind for that, to say the least. So stay on the lookout for what's to come. There will be some cool stuff in the works. About this LML, by the way, I've tried to convince Sam to sell this thing to me like 300,000 times, and I tried today, like the 300,001st time, and I thought that I was gonna get him, but he didn't cave. So Sam, I'm still after you, my man. But in the meantime, I really appreciate you throwing me the keys at any given point in time, because the nostalgia behind the wheel of this truck is extra special, to say the least. That's where I'm at. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your opinions about things? Comment below. I just had to get it off my chest. I feel much better now. I think in summary, I still love the community. I always will. I'll always love diesel trucks. I'll always love all of that. It's just like, I think my definition of a diesel truck is jaded. And I'm proud of that.